There's a moment at the beginning of The Delicate Delinquent where nothing has actually happened yet, and everything has already been decided. A group of young men are walking down the street at night. They're not fighting, they're not committing a crime, but the police officer who's walking his beat is watching them, already sees them as a problem. His posture changes, his grip tightens on the baton. Suspicion comes first, evidence comes later, or not at all. The situation escalates, not because of what is happening, but because of what is expected to happen. The young men move into an alley. Another group approaches. Now the film gives us what the officer and maybe the audience was already anticipating. Weapons appear, a chain, a switchblade, brass knuckles. The tension becomes real. But before anything actually happens, Sidney appears. He's not part of the gang. He's not part of the conflict. He's taking out the trash. And in a matter of seconds, he becomes the suspect. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong object in his hand. He picks up a knife, and now visually he fits the role. This is the first transformation in the film. Not a moral transformation, not a personal one, a perceptual one. Sidney hasn't changed, but how he is seen has. And that's where this film begins. At the police station, the contrast is immediate. The actual delinquents are calm, unbothered. This is just routine for them.
Every time you open your filthy mouths, the guards are gonna bust every bone in your stupid, crummy head. Sing Sing, with its solitary confinement and the electric chair. Wait a second. I didn't do that. I didn't think that. I don't want to go to the food. I was just taking out the garbage.
But Sidney breaks down. He cries, he panics, he insists, I was only taking out the garbage. And the film plays this for comedy. But underneath that comedy is something more uncomfortable, because Sidney is the only one reacting like this in a serious way. The only one who doesn't belong there is the one most affected by being there. This is where we meet Officer Mike Damon, and Damon represents something very specific. Not just law enforcement, but belief. Damon believes that most delinquents are beyond saving, but not all. There's always one.
Mike, your logic is cockeyed. The main thing to worry about is the majority.
Well, that's where you're wrong. The real bad ones are losers. You can't change them anyway. But that one good one, if given a chance, can breed, multiply.
This is not a systemic approach. It's not about changing the environment or addressing the conditions that produce delinquency. It's about selection, finding the one and separating them from the rest. And Damon knows this because he used to be one of them, a delinquent. So now the film introduces its central idea. Not everyone will be saved, but someone might be, and that someone is Sidney.
And when you rock and roll into that thing, round dog, rock and roll.
Sidney Pythias is not a criminal. He's not even particularly rebellious. He's awkward, emotional, uncertain. He works as a janitor and a handyman, lives in a basement, fixes things that don't quite stay fixed, and everywhere he goes, he's reminded of what he isn't.
What's going on up there?
Nothing. I was just... Hello, Mr. Herman.
What's going on there?
I think it's an air raid.
Come here, Sidney.
Yes, sir.
What kind of a janitor are you anyway?
Well, I'm not too
There
sure.
ain't no hot water.
No.
There ain't no cold water.
Well, I'm trying my best.
6 rooms, 3 baths, $30 a month I pay, and I can't get no service.
Well, I'm awful sorry, Mr. Herman.
What about the dumbwaiter?
Oh, what?
The dumbwaiter, it don't work.
Well, I don't understand. I fixed it, dumb way.
It don't work. Get it fixed, you hear?
Yes, sir.
And fix the plumbing and fix the heater.
No, sir.
What?
How, sir?
Sidney!
I mean, yes, Mr.
Sidney!
Yes, Herman, Mr. Sister mine.
What? You making fun of me?
No, I'm not, Mr. Herman. It's just that I'm all...
I ain't got enough trouble. And nothing like you has to come along and tell me what to do.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Herman. Don't call me a nothing. I don't like that.
He's been told his whole life he's nothing. He's not good enough. Even the military turned him down. The Coast Guard, the Navy, the Marines, they won't take him. Not because he's dangerous, because he's a little nutty. And then Sidney says something that defines the entire film.
Except for 2 very important things I know about myself. 1, nothing. 2, sure would like to be something.
That's the core tension. Not crime, not law enforcement, identity. Damon doesn't offer Sidney a job, he offers him a direction.
Kid, you name it, and I'll help you be it.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay, I know what I want to be.
Yeah?
I want to be somebody that helps other people.
Good, that's good thinking.
I want to be looked up to and respected.
You will be.
I want to be a cop.
This is where the film shifts, because now it's no longer about whether Sidney is innocent, it's about whether he can become legitimate. And that transition is not smooth. He enters the police academy. Sequences are comedic, physical gags, exaggerated training, absurd situations.
Name?
Pythias, Sidney L. Pythias.
Pythias.
No, sir, I beg your pardon. That's Pythias. Pythias. Pythias.
That's what I said, Pythias.
No, there's no pink. No, it's a pith. Pythias is Pythias. There's no pink in it. Sidney?
I am not interested in your name. Did you get that serial number?
Oh, that what my serial name? Yeah. Oh, and 2 was there. Was
Never mind.
Front!
Relax your hand.
well, I'm trying, but I'm nervous.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We will now ink the tips of the 4 fingers and transfer them in the same manner. All right, now relax. Now just relax. That's it.
Sidney doesn't fit easily into structured systems. He struggles with discipline, with expectation, with performance. There's a moment during martial arts training with Mr. Togo.
He prefers this young man.
I would you be good enough to ask him for me, please, why he wants me?
まあ、なぜこの人がいいんですか？え？
この人はこれちょっとこう日本人みたいな顔してるからね。
What did he say?
Because you look Japanese.
Oh, because I look Japanese. Huh?
It's played as a joke, but what follows is interesting. Despite the language barrier, despite the misunderstanding, Sidney connects, not through structure, not through authority, but through improvisation, through adaptation, through something human.
What's the opponent? Akui.
Wait a second. No, what a scare job. Hey, wait. No, wait 1 second, please. Don't hurt me. Or, I mean, Let's talk a little.
All right, that's good. Good, good.
What?
All right, that's good.
Wait.
And in that moment, the system doesn't shape Sydney, Sydney navigates the system.
Oh, これ日本人の声がしたようになったか。お、本当にこれ日本人じゃ。Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding. Well, now they don't know.
本当にこれ嬉しいな、お前。本当にこんな小さいとか今もこんな大きい。本当にこれ私ここから本当に嬉しいわ。
But outside the academy, a different pressure is waiting. The gang. They confront him, they mock him, they don't believe in what he's trying to become. And one of them, Monk, makes the argument clearly. People like us don't change. We're born this way, we stay this way, and anyone who tries to leave is lying to themselves.
Well, you're wrong, Monk. You're all wrong, see? 'Cause nobody's got to get hurt. See, I used to be like you, Monk. I got lucky. See, because I found out I was wrong. Nobody's looking to break your back. There's an awful lot of nice people in this world, Monk. And I just want to be one of them.
Well, you listen to me, Sidney. You listen hard. You ain't got a chance. 'Cause guys like you and me are born losers. And we gotta come up empty. There ain't no other way. But I got a clue for you. Before I go under, I'm gonna make a lot of noise.
This is similar to determinism, not philosophical, but social. Your identity is fixed, your role is assigned, and upward movement is either impossible or fake. Sidney rejects that. He believes something much simpler, that there are good people in the world, and he wants to be one of them. But belief isn't enough, because in the final test, Sidney becomes the thing he once feared. He's on patrol, he's wearing the uniform, he's inside the system, and then chaos breaks out. And suddenly, Sidney is accused. The same thing that happened at the beginning happens again.
Yours? All right, Carl. Let me see yours. Where is it?
I don't know, sir. I had...
That it?
Yes, sir.
You've got some explaining to do, young fella.
Now, wait a minute, Sergeant.
He did it, Sarge. He shot me. I saw him.
That ain't true. You're lying, Artie.
He is assumed guilty. He is labeled based on appearance and circumstance. The only difference now is which side of the system he's on. At the beginning, he was a civilian misidentified as a criminal. Now he is an officer misidentified as corrupt. The system hasn't changed. The perception hasn't changed. Only his position has. And eventually the truth comes out.
Captain Riley. Captain, sir, Sidney did not shoot that boy.
That's what Sidney says. That's what you say. Okay, I'll play along. Who did?
Nobody did.
I saw his gun fall out of his holster and I ran over and picked it up. You ain't gonna buy this, but all I wanted to do was steal it. It's worth about $20, you know? Anyway, some guy belted me and Gun flew out of my hand and landed on the street. Went off. That's how Artie got hit.
The shot wasn't fired by Sidney. Sidney is cleared. He becomes an official police officer. He gets the job. He gets the identity he was chasing. And then something very important happens. He does exactly what Damon did. He approaches the next group of delinquents and he asks them, "Who are you? What do you want to be?" And the cycle continues.
Let's put it this way. Your problems are my problems. Artie, tell me something about yourself. What are you and what do you want to be?
This is where the film quietly reveals its deeper structure. It's not about changing the system, it's about sustaining it. Damon didn't dismantle the system, he reproduced himself through Sidney. And now Sidney will do the same. The film presents this as hopeful, as progress, as transformation. But there's a question underneath it. What happens to the ones who aren't chosen? The ones Damon called losers, the ones not worth saving, the ones who never get the conversation. If the system only works for the selected few, is it actually working or is it just filtering? The Delicate Delinquent frames policing as mentorship, as guidance, as moral intervention, and in some ways it is. Sidney's life improves. He gains structure, purpose, identity. But the system that misjudged him at the beginning is the same system that validates him at the end. It didn't become more accurate. It just accepted him. And that's the tension. Because Sidney didn't change the system, he learned how to survive it, how to navigate it, how to become valuable within it. And once he did, he became part of it. So the question isn't just, can someone change? It's who gets the chance to and who decides. Because in this film, being something isn't just about who you are, it's about who recognizes you and who's willing to give you that chance.